Oh my god, this is like the 18th time I've tried filming this video, so let's hope this one sticks. Y'all know the real reason why Jimmy Kimmel was suspended, deplatformed, right? It's not because of his comments about Charlie Kirk. Or I should say, it's not only about his comments regarding Charlie Kirk. The real answer is actually way more disgusting and really shows the greed and avarice of this country, and specifically media corporations. It goes back to the saying, you have to follow the money. Let me introduce you to a company called Nexstar. Nexstar owns dozens of ABC-affiliated ABC programs, the local news programs of ABC, which have Jimmy Kimmel, or so they did. And right now, Nexstar is basically capitulating and sucking up to the government in whatever ways possible because they want to acquire a monopoly on local news. And that's not hyperbole. Nexstar is currently seeking to merge with a company called Tegna. And if they merge, they would have 80%. This one group would have 80% of all the market share for local media coverage. Now, this isn't about political ideology, political opinions, political reporting. This is about power. This is about control. One group controlling 80% of how our news is delivered, specifically for local news, that is a monopoly. That erodes the competition that this country was initially founded upon. One of the benefits of a free market system. And you're asking, well, how does this relate to Jimmy Kimmel? Well, Nexstar's CEO was like, here, Trump, I'll throw this guy under the bus. We'll stop putting out his shows in order for us to then get the approval from the FCC in order to merge with that other group. And this is where we introduce Brennan Carr, one of the architects of Project 2025. He is the chairman of the FCC, which is called the Federal Communications Commission. This is the group that oversees the media licenses and allowing mergers and approvals, acquisitions to go through. Last month, Nexstar CEO Perry Sook praised the Trump administration after the company announced it was acquiring rival Tegna as part of a $6.2 billion deal, which is pending approval from the FCC. So Nexstar is literally throwing Jimmy Kimmel under the bus in order to capitulate, to suck up to appease Trump, in order for Trump's FCC to then give them the green light to merge. As Deadline's Dade Hayes reported, the merger challenges the decade-old limits on control on local media, as this new company would control 265 local TV stations, and that would be across 44 states and the District of Columbia, representing about 80% of American households. And this would far exceed the current limit of 39%, which has been in place for the past 3 decades through both Democratic and Republican administrations. And in a comment from Nexstar CEO Perry Sook, he literally said, it's evident that the antiquated ownership caps applied to the broadcasters do not reflect the reality of today's competitive media environment. We believe that there is value created for our shareholders through further consolidation. Yeah, for you and your cronies to get richer and richer and have more and more power by consolidating and having more and more control over all local media. And yeah, that guy would say something like that. And this isn't about political ideology. This really isn't. This story is about control. And this is the exact same kind of thing that happened to Stephen Colbert. Like him or not, I happen to like him. But literally, CBS canceled The Late Show as a way to capitulate, where the FCC said, okay, Paramount, the parent company of CBS, which had Stephen Colbert, yeah, you can merge with Skydance, giving more of the market consolidation for the specific network. Yeah, we'll throw Stephen Colbert under the bus in order to capitulate to you so that we can grant you the approval for you to merge. This is what they call a quid pro quo. This is why people can't stand politics. It's all about backroom deals, under the table deals. It's exhausting that this is the real reason why good reporters, in my view, get canceled. These companies, Paramount or Disney, ABC, they do not care. Nexstar does not care about actual fact-based reporting. They don't care about good-hearted journalism. No. All they care about is corporate consolidation, more and more power vested in their group, more and more money for their shareholders. It doesn't matter how much we want to talk about, oh, it's Charlie Kirk. No, it's about power for them, sucking up to Trump, capitulating to a dictator. Kimmel's comments about Charlie Kirk were just the excuse they needed to actually pull the trigger. It's greed and avarice.